We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Lightning and the Blues. Paul Keyes attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Cody Hall will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Gordon Landry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Standing in now, Jeremy Finch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 13 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Again, another foul ball. Hall, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. In now, Matt Davis. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Jose Rosales is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, McGee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now another 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Ready now, Brandon Smith. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Paul Keys. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Fouled off. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, number 24. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jose Brazaban.
At the plate now, Jose Brazaban. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 19th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Stepping in now, Alvaro Lopez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Billy Bradley. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Reed Fortenberry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fortenberry brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. On the year, Fortenberry has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Misses. Ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Logan Wagner.
Now batting, Logan Wagner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Mickey Stern, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
So now to the plate, Brandon Ratke, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Lionel Medina, not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Medina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And it's fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that. Into the box, McGee drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Brandon Smith comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jesse Collins enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. At the plate, Paul Keys, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Count is 1-2 now. McGee on third. Smith is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Ready for another chance. Number 24, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Brazoban. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Nashville is out in front 6-0. Stepping in, Chris Dotson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Jesse Collins. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jesse Collins is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Second baseman, Jordan Landry.
Into the box now, Gordon Landry, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Stepping into the box, Alvaro Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Third baseman, Billy Bradley.
Standing in, Billy Bradley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bradley, a 27-year-old, he was taken in the 30th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Lionel Medina. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Jeremy Finch. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So now to the plate, Matt Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Reed Fortenberry. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better as the season wears on.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Struck him out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Logan Wagner, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And another foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
So stepping in, Brandon Ratke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And no one can corral that one. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest. In now, Chris Stotson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jesse Collins. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in once again, Gordon Landry, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he pops it up. Brazoban is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Nashville is on top here, 6-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Cody Hall.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That misses 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 2-2.
Full count.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
First offering on its way. McGee stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
2-out Lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. Liner in there for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The batter, the center fielder, Paul Key.
At the plate, Paul Keys, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. So he picks up another hit, first of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Number 24 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Jeremy Finch. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Into the box now, Matt Davis. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Reed Fortenberry. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. That evens it up 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Logan Wagner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Percy Denson will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Mickey Stern will be his first assignment down to the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Bradley in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Radke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Blues on top 6-5. Now in the box, Jose Brazaban comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jose Brazaban.
First offering on its way. Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Alvaro Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Slice down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Billy Bradley.
So coming to the plate, Billy Bradley. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Chris Dotson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 24 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Keith Patterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 18 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. And this will be fouled away. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Landry.
At the plate now, Gordon Landry, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner towards second, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Jeremy Finch.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Finch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. The count now at 2-1. First and second now, 1 man out. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Andrew Irwin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Andrew Irwin.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Lionel Medina.
Lionel Medina.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he got him out in front that time, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Kalen Risky will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kalen Risky.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go McGee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0.
Ball 3.
Brandon Smith would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Smith, man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tyler Cunningham is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Cunningham.
Striding into the box, Matt Davis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Here it comes, 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
All even now, 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 35.
Striding in, Reed Fortenberry.
Fortenberry.
First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. Into the box now, Logan Wagner. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
I got 3 and 2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Sam Finley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Finley.
So striding in, Paul Keys. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Keys.
First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Finley playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. A ball and 2 strikes.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 24. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Nobody out, runner on first. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Jose Brazoban will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Alvaro Lopez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Runners are at first and second with one away. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Billy Bradley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lionel Medina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fouled away. A pause. And the 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Dotson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mario Oquendo will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Rodney Knight is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 45, Rodney.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mickey Stern. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Brandon Radke. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate, Chris Dotson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Dalton Silver will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Silver.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Anthony Richards is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Anthony Richards.
So striding forward now, Rodney Knight, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one. And it misses. 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dotson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, McGee. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. Stepping up now, Brandon Smith. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diego De Los Santos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Gordon Landry.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Lopez. Throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Striding in once again, Jeremy Finch. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Lopez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Matt Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouled away. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Blues put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Percy Denson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jose Rosales struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Diego de los Santos records the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.